You're listening to Papel Podcast.
I did it!
Hi everyone, I'm Brendan,
And I'm Michael.
and welcome to the Papel Podcast. Today, Japan, Panya server did an update. They changed their gacha, and also Nell's birthday came around. We're going to talk about Nell's birthday first. Michael, would you like to talk about it?
So since they only had the page in Japanese, there's not much known so far. But basically, Nell's birthday event will have Professor Cartier or Brie or whatever you want to call her. She will be telling you about Nell's, the other side to Nell's story, and how she got to Panya Island, and who she is, and how the caddies helped her come there. So that's about all we know, but you have 4 chances to try to guess the story, and depending on your outcome, you'll get a different prize. And of course, she'll have the 20% discount in the shop, and she'll have the limited edition birthday comets along with the party hat. So, what's the new gacha?
The new gacha are known as, well, of what we gathered, the Wind Force gloves. Basically, when you get them, when you're in a normal game, that kind of stuff, you have a chance of making, no matter what the wind is on the game, you have a chance of making it being reduced down to 1, and that will only stay 1 if you hit Panya. But then if you miss it, it'll go to the next time you're ready to hit the ball, so after it's finished rolling. So, and the best thing about them, when you're in a room just sitting there, because the gloves itself is quite a nice looking glove. It's white and black, so there's quite a few
We'll
different,
put some pictures and videos up on the screen.
quite a few different looks that you can do with that. But the best thing about it is the center of it's like a ring, and the wing has these 2 wings coming off of them. And when you're sitting in a room, the wings actually change color. So from like blue to green to white, and it glows and everything like that. So if you get them, it'll be really, they'll quite stand out. It won't be like other gloves that are just, there and don't really notice them. They will be very iconic in a way. Get what I mean with that?
And in the center of the gloves, where they have the ring type thing, it will have that same effect where the little winds will twirl in, kind of like what they have on the beams at Sylvia Cannon, and what you have on the normal rings that you can get out of holes. So I reckon just by adding that, it's really cool, because all the other gloves, like all the other gacha gloves that I've won, they just are gloves. They don't have anything glowing, any special effect that would, really appeal to the player and really want you to try to win these.
Yeah, because if you're gonna spend money on a gacha, you're gonna do it for something that looks really iconic, like the wings that give you a new animation, or the swimsuit that give you the epic hairs, that kind of stuff, or like so on and so on, or a club set, or a caddy, or anything like that. But one thing I'm disappointed about, if we get this gacha, that means they have no interest of bringing us High Elven Ears or the Twin Caddies, which I think is just upsetting.
Yeah, the Twin Caddies boss, but that's going to take a lot of people's money, because you get 2 caddies in 1 caddy, and they are like crossed between a fox, and they jump around when you...
They're twin sisters.
And, they're permanent, you don't have to pay for them, unlike those evil gacha mascots that tease us every time we go in the cauldron. Thanks for that, Retrieve.
Yeah, so, I don't know, but I got a feeling we might not get these Wind Force gloves next week when Noel's birthday. I think they're going to get the caddies, or hopefully the High Elven Ears. Like, as I said a while in another episode, or I'm not sure if it was one of the episodes that might have not got uploaded, but when you all know that we have the 3D viewer now, we actually found the High Elven Ears 3D model of it, only for Lucia though, but they had no coloring or anything like that. So that I don't know what their plan is with that. If they just bought them and no immediate plans with them, or if they bought them and planning to bring them into a gacha or something in the future. But my advice is don't hold your breath on getting the high Elvenirs anytime soon. I say we'll get the caddies before we get the high Elvenirs. So I'm kind of hoping they bring something new to the
Scratchies.
because like what is there really to buy? Elvenirs, Project Gs, SAFs, and Papel shop stuff, and weddings and magicals. That's basically it.
Yeah.
And they're all the sets you can buy. I said Elvenirs, but
Oh.
there's no Nell sets to buy except for SDs. So
Yeah, they have to bring a lot
really bring a couple of Nell sets that are sellable in game.
and it would be perfect if they could bring some for Nell's birthday. Even if they had event ones which you could win and then sell in the shops, at least that would, be more easier to obtain instead of, gacha or making them in the cauldron.
Nell definitely something that is sellable. Because I recently got the Nell SAF set, and it's left me bankrupt in pain.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to get something non-sellable, or I wanted to get something for Nell, because she's been lying with renter clothes all the while, and I got over her having renter clothes, so I bought that, and now I've kind of gone a little bit bankrupt with the other characters. So
Yeah.
it's a frustrating way how you can't go off and buy a nice set for Nell. Like I say, they should have bought like all the sets that are sellable, like magicals and Project Gs and stuff like that. I know Nell has a Project G and like that. Why didn't they just make hers sellable for people who want it, and then have like during her birthday event, bring out a special thing how you can win all those other sets, like sort of with the event we have at the moment has all that spin tile and you win all the different things. Like even if you improve the rates on it, like make the rates even higher than what they are to win them in spinning boats, people will still win them and they'll still get more of the sets out there, and Nell wouldn't be left standing on her own with the only character you can't go off and buy a nice set for.
Yeah.
And it's seriously to look at getting her Nell a wedding dress.
And a bathing suit. Like
that is sellable in shops.
Even Lucia doesn't have any swimsuits that are sellable. Like I know they came out with the new one in Gacha, but that's Gacha, not all. About say 30% or 35% of the people in the game probably can't even get points due to where their country is located and credit cards and all that. So
probably even more than that.
Probably about 45 or over 50. So they
Yeah.
got to think about the people who can't get it. And I know you can rate clothes that are, that
Point,
you can buy with points, but that's
it's
still
not the same
renting.
because that it eats your pang up as well.
Oh yeah, like one.
It's like 50k for a set, and sure you get it for a week and all, but think if you times that about 52 weeks, just to make your characters look somewhat good.
Like 1 mil.
And if you don't get if you don't get points, how else are you going to win something in Scratchy to sell off and get more points? Yeah, sure you can do Pebble Shop coupons and win Scratchy uses, but that's not the same. Like you have, I know the rates are all the same and stuff like that, but it's so hard to get those 10 sub Scratchies and then make that one use of a Scratchy.
Yeah.
Instead of buying, say, 50k points and getting 50 Scratchies from that, and improving your chance of getting it like 3 times. Like,
They should, you know how like the Papel Shop coupons are in Papel Shop, they should put them, the partial Scratchies, in Scratchy or Gacha. I reckon that'd be heaps.
yeah,
Because they
And,
have,
like,
in Japan, they have their Gacha, and they use Scratchies, but it's a different Gacha service. It's the same, like, you know, if you buy points, a certain amount of points, you get a certain amount of Scratchies. So once you do that, you can win or use your items, such as like the stars and all that. You can use that to make sub ones or make full ones. So they should let us do that.
Because the only other really way to get sub scratches is if you hold a shuffle course game, and they don't pop out of holes. And if they do, forgive me, but I haven't heard of anyone getting one out of a hole. Or
you can only get them through events. Or if you're in the, I think, if like the first couple of days the new season tournament thing came out, they had an event where they would pop out of holes and stuff like that. So they can't rely on something like that that's over 2.5 years old. Not everyone's going to have.
Like even today, like even this month with this new event, with the 30-day challenge. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, 30. So on the 30th day, you can get 2 or 3 or something like that. But that's only 3 or 2, or maybe even less. So, and think about that. That's only, you get 1 sub scratchy for each shovel course you hold. For you do. So yeah. So parents can't really afford to buy points these days because points are expensive. When you think about it, here in Australia, for 1,000 points, you get $1. For 1,000 points, you get $1. So, then you think about, if you can't get points in Australia anyway, that's 2,000 points, and it can get really pricey really quickly, because I spent almost $100 on trying to win those wings. Gacha itself, $2 for a try. $2 here in Australia anyway. That's 2,000 points, and it can get really pricey really quickly, because I spent almost $100 on trying to win those wings, and I have nothing to show for it. Like, my family's in a situation where that I'm able to do that kind of stuff, but I know kids that their families struggle to give them food each week, or even to pay their water bill. Like, sometimes they come to school without even having a shower or anything like that. So it goes to show that they can't really afford stuff like Panya points or that kind of stuff. So I think they need to realize that people can't afford to buy points and have to have some other way of getting points. Like, take the 4th of July event, for example. Those sets people won, majority of those sets were sellable, and they get people another chance of getting Pang. So it goes to show they should make those type of events more often, where they give random giveaways to people. So, Michael, anything further to say?
Just thanks for all the support and stuff like that, and try to join our guild if you can, because we'll be giving away prizes every time we have a tournament. So yeah.
And when we hit 30 subscribers, the first tournaments will start beginning.
Yeah. So that's about it. So thank you for watching Papel Podcast episode 6. Stay tuned for more episodes in the future, and please subscribe.